Hello, my name is Anna and today we are going to focus on social media. Social media is a collective term for website and application that focus on communication, community with input, interaction, content sharing and collaboration.
Hi, my name is Jamie and I'm going to be talking about how social media is useful. Social media is useful because people can contact their friends or family worldwide via email, text, FaceTime, etc. Quick access to information and research. Some people may have negative views or certain aspects of social media, such as some people may believe that kids could become upset about the content online.
Online platforms that enable users to create and share content and participate in social networking.
Generated content such as text, posts or comments, digital photos or vids. Let's get our interviewer to find other people's views.
Hi, my name is Jade and I'm here with Mrs. Percival from Rawmarsh Sandhill Primary School. She is the assistant head teacher in that school.
Do you know anyone who has been affected by social media? If so, who?
Yes, I do. My daughter was affected by social media, so she has autism. And when she was from primary school, from year 6 to year 9, there was one particular boy who was incredibly nasty to her because she was an easy target. She was different, so they picked on our differences. And years later, so a few months ago, he, considering like she's in her 30s now, so he messaged her and apologised and asked for her forgiveness. Now, Laura, being Laura, decided that she would forgive him because that's the type of person she is. So I had to intervene then because it was me as a parent. I watched her suffer through all of those years and I couldn't do anything about it because I couldn't be there beside her all the time. So I asked her not to forgive him, to tell him no, because that would like immediately vindicate what he did. But she still has the scars and she's still suffering from the things that he said to her. So I think really, if you decide at the time that you're going to do these things, then, you know, as a consequence, you have to suffer too.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever wanted to be like someone you've seen on social media?
It's a very good question. My answer to you is no. I haven't. I'm of a different generation. And I think my influences when I was growing up would have been based on what I was reading at the time. So it would have been like Anne Frank, Nelson Mandela, people from the LGBTQ community. I was quite the activist, so I would read something that I felt people needed, an injustice. I didn't like an injustice. So no, I was influenced more by what I read rather than people.
Do you think that social media is important? If so, why?
Important, no. Useful, yes. So useful because I'm from Ireland, so all my family are in Ireland. The only way that I can see my nieces and nephew growing up is through social media. So if I never post, but I go on to look because they post. So I'm able to keep in touch with them, birthdays, Christmas, anniversaries, all that kind of stuff. I'll get to see pictures of them because I don't tend to go home as much now.
Mm-hmm. How do you think that social media has affected the way children behave?
I think it's got a really negative impact on how children behave. So in my experience in the classroom, whenever we do lessons about social media and WhatsApp groups and how they can affect us as a person, the feedback from the children is whenever they're on these things, they feel that they need to change to be liked by the most, the loudest person or the controlling person in the group. They feel that they will only be accepted if they change to what they like, rather than being their authentic self, which I think is really sad, in my opinion.
What is your view on films not including plus-sized, different races/cultures, or women, or women as villains or heroes?
Very good question. A very good question. I had to really think about this one. So, I heard a saying once that had a huge impact on me, and it was an interview with a young person who said that when they were growing up, they did not see anyone that was like them on TV. So they felt that they were strange, or that they were not liked by others because they were very different. And I remember at the time thinking, it's true, because TV at the time was not inclusive, so it was very different to what it is now, but it's still not good. It's still not great. However, the change that we're seeing now, films like Moana, so we've got different cultures. We've got Coco, so that's Latino, mostly Latino in the cast, and a view of Mexico, daily life in Mexico. We also have Hidden Figures, about 3 female mathematicians, black ladies, who struggled and faced many challenges, but became very important people associated with NASA and the US space program. So I think people, due to these films, people's views are changing and seeing the importance of diversity.
Do you think WPT have the right policies on social media?
WPT are doing everything they can to educate our children to help them to keep safe online. However, parents need to be educated on how to keep their children safe online, because ultimately it is them that's giving the children permission to go on things that are not appropriate for their age, and the children are not emotionally mature enough to deal with things that happen online. But is it our job to do that?
This was Mrs. Cooper's interview, which we did off screen. Here are the response to the questions we gathered. Mrs. Cooper's opinion on social media was, it has made people unhappy because of falling out and loss of friendship. Sometimes people have followed trends in social media in either negative or positive ways. It is important to keep in touch with friends or family to share good or bad news. Some films are more inclusive than others. And finally, yes, they're able to help with students, but sometimes it is difficult. It was more difficult to help when it is out of school.
We hope you have learned something about social media and you have a great day. We hope you enjoyed.
Thank you for watching.